Alright, welcome back to the Dear Beloved YouTube channel. Today I have a new fuzz pedal. I love fuzz. I have a problem. I buy way too many fuzz pedals, but I love it. So this is somewhat similar to the Moss Mallow by Full Tone. It's the same color, slightly different controls, but the same silicon transistors. It's the ones everybody's looking for. Hand matched. Any guesses? Any guesses? I've got the Chase Tone here today. All right, so this is my first time with the Chase Tone. Bam, Chase Tone. It's super sought after transistors that everybody wants. And so yeah, if you got that, let me know in the comments. Did you get it right? Did you tell I was leading up to? Now, probably the most famous pedal that they tout, even with this, it's in the box, is That Pedal Show did a video on it, which that's the video I saw. It's freaking awesome. So shout out to those guys, great job. I really enjoyed that video. So yeah, we're gonna give it a whirl, see what it's like for my first impressions. I'm gonna play through the Archon just for the super clean. I generally run fuzzes as a standalone on a clean amp. There's very few really dirty amps or dirty channels on amps that I've gotten fuzzes to play nice with, at least that are kind of this circuit, and like this can get really aggressive. And it's all about the volume knob, with this pedal, which is any good fuzz is all about the volume, how it reacts, and how it reacts to your touch. I like really touch sensitive stuff, especially with a fuzz. I want it to be from a good growl to like just almost not quite static, but pretty close, but you can still hear the note. Like clarity is my big thing. I gotta have it clear. So we're gonna get after this, boom, and go from there. All right, let's turn it on. So guitar, Novo, boom. Freaking awesome Novo guitar, this thing is amazing. So I'm gonna play this, do this little fuzz, just got a little snark for a tuner. Nothing super fancy today. This is kind of like just keep it simple. And what is it like to experience? How would I dial a pedal? Like I've never played it before, played pedals like it, but every pedal's different. Can I just make it sound the way I want? Let's go. I'll find something good, I'm sure. Is it for me or not? Yeah, it is. I already know the circuit. I know what it sounds like. But that's a question you gotta, like if you're new at this, that's a question you gotta ask yourself. Do you know what you want, sound-wise? Sometimes that's hard. It's like even trying to articulate that to even anybody that you're going to look for a pedal for. It's like, either you're gonna do a bunch of research online, go down a rabbit hole, watch videos, and be like, I'm gonna buy that, and that's gonna sound cool. But as soon as you play it, you're like, wait, it doesn't sound anything like when he played it, because you play completely differently. Attack, the way the feel of the guitar is. I mean, just sometimes even the mojo of the guitar can totally change of how much touch sensitivity you want to put into it. So for me, that's big. So anytime I go and set people up with pedal board builds that I do, I always have a custom dialing session where we sit down, they play, and I dial their stuff and make several presets for them, or combinations on the pedals. We take video of it so they have that pretty much forever, and then they can recreate those tones, which to me is really important. So if you have a good tone that inspired you to write a song, like do your best to remember how to do it. It's just how it is, and not everybody has that ear of touch sensitivity. So I find it really, really fun to mess with this stuff. So let's get after messing with some stuff. Okay, it took me a minute to find the right mic position on the Mesa that I wanted and get the mics all balanced, get the room kind of tuned to where it sounds as close as I can to what I hear naturally, to what I get in these headphones here, which is what y'all are gonna eventually hear. So let me mute the lav and we'll get after it. Let's have some fun, y'all. I can hella work with that. Hell yes. Let's get after some more. Okay, so now let's go ahead and explore some of the other options that it has. How dirty can we push it? But it still sounds somewhat clear, mic'd up. And or do I need to switch mics to a different mic? I would really like a 609 Silver or a 906. Here, I forgot my 609 at home. I meant to grab it. I'm fresh off vacation. I'm freaking kind of crispy in a couple places. And this has been one really long week. So you forget stuff. Like my brain is not 100% there. My heart's in it, but my brain is not not necessarily there. All right, so let's find some more tones. Turn back on the amp. MP amp number 6. Boom. So I'm just trying to get a feel for where I want to set it. I know I want a good amount of bass because it's just me playing. I want a really good pleasing tone to my ear before I ever start messing with the volume knob. That's really important. Okay, y'all, that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. Okay, now it's time to explore the mids knob. Bam, right here, this one. That's the mids knob. And then you have feel, which kind of just accents the clipping wave. The clipping wave. To my ear, that's what it sounds like. I'll play this more so you guys can hear it. As I'm strumming, I'll move it around. I'm gonna see if I can get the mids up a little bit high enough to where it's not so growly, and maybe I can switch to the neck pickup. That bridge pickup is crazy hot, and this is a pretty hot fuzz. So, and then I'll play with some volume and show you why everybody really loves this pedal. It's just the volume knob on your guitar. So you set it, forget it, find a good bass tone, and then just you find everything else by just tweaking that volume knob. So we're gonna demonstrate that too, but I wanna explore what I find is the best sound for what I wanna do. And then we will go ahead and approach dialing in the touch sensitivity, and then we'll be good to go. Then you guys will know how to dial it. Like any fuzz, really. Any fuzz is gonna dial just like this. Whether it's 2 knobs, 1 knob, you find the spot that it sounds good and pleasing to your ear, for your guitar, the style of music you're playing, cabinet. If you're miking up for recording, same thing. Just try a bunch of different stuff. Like if you have stuff in the arsenal, like try different mics. Some might surprise you. Like, I mean, for super growly, if I was playing through a little bit bassier cabinet, I would go grab the D6. Started on a 57 and a D6 to pick up the extra low end. Especially since it's just me jamming in the room, I don't have a bass player, it's okay to have a little bit more low end. Now in a mix, that's different. That's where this mids knob is gonna come in handy. It's gonna come in handy. So when I wanna play with the band, which is the next thing I'm gonna do, so I know it's pleasing to my ear in the room, we got that already. And now it's time to move on to, it's gonna sound good in a mix with a band. And I'm sure I can get it there. Let's go, let's go, let's go, y'all. Just going through neck, bridge, finding what sounds good to me. And then we'll push it all the way up and then all the way back to get you guys an idea of what it sounds like. So I start messing with the feel knob to find out where I like it. It ends up kind of farting out a little bit, so I just went back to where it's like 12 o'clock. Okay, so I ended up adjusting the feel as well as the mids knob to kind of find the sweet spot that I liked. Now I kind of dipped the volume a couple of times so you can hear that little change. That's me doing the volume, and now I'm gonna change camera angles, focus on the guitar as I play this, and then I'll slowly tweak the volume, and just it's the only knob I'm gonna touch. And I'll play with it in the neck and the middle and both, just to see what it does. But yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty freaking cool. Let's try it. Let's see if it is cool. All right, well, hope you had a blast today. I did. I had a lot of fun dialing in this sweet pedal. I had no doubt that I would. I love fuzzes. I freaking love fuzzes. Chase tone, holding it down. Like, good job. So if you liked the video, throw a like on it. Shoot me a question, comment, like, hey, what do I want to see in the future? What tones did you like that you're the favorite? Neck or bridge pickup? I like the bridge on this one. I got enough meat out of how I set the pedal and the volume that I was able to find good tones in either position. But bridge went out today, which is pretty rare for me. But friggin', it's a Fralin pickup, so it's hard to be in that Nova. Fralin stuff sounds so good. Thanks so much for stopping by. Peace. Oh yeah, it doesn't work. Coming at you today to battle with a Nova guitar. Unless I plug the cable in. Gotta plug the freaking cable in, y'all. Royer 121. SM57. Gotta mute the laugh, mute the laugh.